Major challenges of aviation in Cameroon. Thank you for joining us in our today's video. We will dig deep in the aviation sector in Cameroon to see its challenges. Dear viewer, thank you for watching. Are you still new here? Do not forget to subscribe to Aviation Info channel for more aviation related videos. Aviation plays a vital role in the economic development, connectivity, and international image of any country. For Cameroon, a Central African nation with a growing population and strategic geographic position, the aviation sector holds significant potential. It connects people, makes trade easy, boosts tourism, and enables international collaboration. However, despite its importance, the aviation industry in Cameroon faces numerous challenges that hinder its progress and limit its contribution to national development. This video explores the major challenges facing aviation in Cameroon, ranging from infrastructure limitations to regulatory issues and financial constraints. One of the most pressing challenges is the poor state of airport infrastructure. Cameroon's major airports, particularly Douala International Airport and Yaoundé-Nsimalen International Airport, which are the busiest, suffer from outdated facilities, limited capacity, and obsolete technology. Secondary airports such as those in Garoua, Maroua, and Bamenda are even more underdeveloped with minimal services and insufficient maintenance. These infrastructure gaps limit the efficiency, safety, and attractiveness of the country's airports to both passengers and international airlines. Inadequate infrastructure also extends to air navigation and communication systems, which are essential for safe and efficient flight operations. The absence of modern equipment leads to delays, diversions, and safety concerns, particularly during adverse weather conditions. Cameroon's national airline, Camerco, has struggled since its creation. The airline was founded in 2006 and began flight operations in 2011. Plagued by financial losses, management crises, and operational challenges and inefficiencies, the airline has failed to establish itself as the best carrier to serve other African destinations from Cameroon. Frequent flight cancellations, delays, and a limited route network have eroded public confidence. As of recent years, the airline has operated with only a handful of aircraft, many of which are often grounded due to technical issues or lack of maintenance. This unreliable national service not only affects domestic travel, but also discourages regional and international connections, limiting the overall growth of Cameroon's aviation market. Aviation is a capital-intensive industry that requires consistent and strategic investment in infrastructure, jar technology, training, and fleet acquisition. In Cameroon, the level of public and private investment remains insufficient to support sustainable growth in the sector. Most airport projects rely heavily on government funding, which is often delayed or inadequate. Private investors are hesitant due to bureaucratic obstacles, lack of policy clarity, and concerns over return on investment. The absence of clear public-private partnership frameworks further discourages engagement from global aviation players who could modernize Cameroon's aviation infrastructure and operations. Before we continue, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Another challenge facing aviation operators in Cameroon is the high cost of operations. Fuel prices, airport taxes, maintenance fees, and administrative charges are significantly higher than global or even regional averages. These elevated costs make it difficult for airlines, especially low-cost carriers, to operate profitably. As a result, airfares remain high, making air travel unaffordable for many Cameroonians. High operating costs also discourage international airlines from expanding services into Cameroon, limiting travel options and competition. Most airlines turn to operate codeshare flights, with airlines already flying to Cameroon. Aviation safety is paramount, and Cameroon has made efforts to align with international civil aviation organization standards. However, the country still faces challenges related to oversight, compliance, and enforcement. Inconsistencies in regulatory enforcement, limited safety audits, have raised concerns about the robustness of Cameroon's aviation safety framework, insufficient aviation training institutions for inspectors, and lack of modern safety management systems further weaken the regulatory environment. This undermines both domestic and international confidence in Cameroonian aviation. The aviation industry depends heavily on skilled professionals, pilots, engineers, air traffic controllers, ground staff, and safety personnel. In Cameroon, there is a shortage of well-trained aviation professionals. Local aviation schools and training institutions are limited in number, capacity, and resources. This leads to a reliance on foreign training, which is expensive and often inaccessible to many. Also, so many Cameroonians who manage to train abroad still do not have the opportunity to put in their skills in the aviation sector in Cameroon due to lack of such opportunities. Additionally, young professionals struggle with career development due to a lack of structured mentorship, internships, and continuing education programs within the industry. Navigating Cameroon's aviation system involves significant bureaucratic delays, corruption, and administrative challenges. Airlines and aviation service providers face long approval timelines for licenses, permits, and route rights. The lack of transparency and consistency in regulations also creates uncertainty for both local and foreign operators. This environment discourages innovation, slows project implementation, and increases operational costs, making the industry less competitive compared to neighboring countries. Although Cameroon is strategically located in Central Africa, its regional and domestic air connectivity is limited. There are relatively few direct flights between Cameroonian cities, forcing travelers to rely on road transport, which is often unreliable or unsafe. Similarly, flights to neighboring countries like Chad, Central African Republic, and Equatorial Guinea are limited, infrequent, or expensive. This lack of connectivity hampers business travel, tourism, and regional integration, and stunts the development of Cameroon as a potential aviation hub. Cameroon has experienced armed conflict and instability, particularly in the northwest and southwest regions where separatist movements have disrupted normal life. The insecurity in these areas poses risks to aviation operations, both for airport security and for safe airspace usage. Airlines have been forced to suspend services to conflict-prone areas, further isolating them from economic activity and development opportunities. Insecure conditions also deter foreign airlines, investors, and tourists, affecting the sector at a national level. Due to a combination of high airfares, poor service reliability, and limited route networks, limited infrastructures, Cameroon experiences relatively low passenger volumes compared to its potential and other neighboring countries. Many Cameroonians still prefer road or bus travel due to cost and accessibility, while business travelers and expatriates often fly via international hubs like Addis Ababa, Istanbul, or Paris. The result is a vicious cycle. Low demand leads to reduced services, which further discourages use. Without aggressive marketing, improved service quality, and infrastructure upgrades, Cameroon's aviation sector risks remaining underutilized. Cameroon's aviation industry is at a critical crossroads. While it holds great potential due to its central location, natural resources, and growing population, it is held back by infrastructure deficits, financial constraints, regulatory gaps, and operational inefficiencies. Addressing these challenges requires a comprehensive, long-term strategy that involves government reform, private sector engagement, international partnerships, and workforce development. By investing in modern infrastructure, improving airline reliability, reducing costs, and building regional partnerships, Cameroon can position itself as a key aviation player in Central Africa. The skies over Cameroon could be much busier, safely and sustainably, if these obstacles are addressed with vision and commitment. Thank you for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. If you are still new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe for more aviation related videos. Aviation Info is Cameroon and Africa's #1 YouTube channel. See you in the next video.